Hey everyone, welcome to Spark in the Dark. Today I would like to talk about spiritual practices because I found out and I experienced that spiritual practices is the one that help us to be able to go through whatever situations that we have, and it help us to stay on the path and focus to what God has called us to do. Some people think that spiritual practices is limited to just praying or maybe reading the scripture, whereas spiritual practice, it has so many different kinds of things. But today I'm just going to talk about three spiritual practices that I have been doing, and it's been helpful for myself, and I want to share it with you and see if that's also help you. So the first one is kind of like to set up a reminder if we are someone who is battling with lies a lot. Try to write something like, what did you used to believe, what kind of lies that you are prone to believe, and then now write what God says about that lies. And then if you have those two, and then just put them on the wall, and then now and then keep looking at it as a reminder that those are lies, and start believing what God is truly says in His word in the Bible. So that's one of the spiritual practice. And the second spiritual practices that I found is also helpful is called Examen. This is for you, it's very helpful for me too, who sometimes feel overwhelmed with all the things that we need to do, and then found out that actually we're doing things that we're not supposed to do. Maybe there's other people job or other people responsibilities, but we doing those. So now and then put a timer on your cell phone. Sometimes in the cell phone there is a reminder for breathing, and instead of doing some breathing, you can incorporate breathing with it, but do some examen. So also, when you breathe, ask that kind of questions. What are the things that you need to let go? And what are the things that you need to prioritize at that time? Have you been distracted? Have you stayed on your path? Or are you wondering other things? You were supposed to do this, but then you got distracted, you do something else, and then actually it's not something that you're supposed to do. So it's kind of like reorganize our thought during the days. So if we in a different path, and then just pull it back, okay, this is our priority, and come back to our mission, what we're supposed to do. So the third one that I found helpful is actually, as simply as memorizing scripture. So in whatever area that you're struggling with, I found out that memorizing scripture will lift you up. It will lift your spirit. So you no longer sink in your situation, but you will be able to see beyond. You will be able to see God's perspective. And so those are the three things that I recommend you to do: memorizing scripture, doing the examen, and then doing the reminder. Hope that will be helpful, and God bless you.